It is time now for Better Money with Eric Hogarth, and today we are talking about 4 reasons to roll over your 401k. Eric is a certified financial planner and partner at Johnson-Brunetti. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
A lot of people are watching those 401ks, excited that they have this pot of money, but should they roll it over? So there's some questions and what that is and why we should do that.
Well, we talk about all the time the market, right? We invest in the market to grow the money, and the market's now gone up for a number of years in a row, and as you get closer to retirement, you start thinking about, well, I don't want it to go backwards, and should I be thinking about things differently or doing things differently?
So you've got some reasons why you should roll over, and the number one reason is control. You get to control it. Even
in the best employer plans, you're still limited by your employer saying, this is what you can buy. These are your investment choices, and a lot of those are the stock market, most of them. In an IRA, individual retirement account, you can invest in anything you want, maybe more conservative, maybe entirely safe, or maybe just different types of risks, so you have a lot more control.
Okay. Number 2 would be your ability to withdraw.
So you don't want to spend your retirement money before 59 and a half. You can roll it over before 59 and a half, even if you're still working. That's called an in-service withdrawal, and that's something to be thinking about, is you're not necessarily stuck in that plan. But when you start thinking about drawing money out, you want to think about what taxes you're going to owe, and an IRA allows you to control those distributions and taxes better.
Okay, and then there's the required minimum distribution. What's that?
If you just didn't spend the money until 70 and a half, now anything you have still in those retirement plans, you have to start taking out at 70 and a half. The IRS says, well, now you've got to start paying taxes. That's about 3.5% in the first year. So short bit of advice, don't wait till 70 and a half. I mean, look at strategies where have you paying taxes on smaller amounts over the years as opposed to a big amount at 70 and a half.
Okay, and the last reason would be a Roth opportunity, and this is something that people need to understand because a Roth IRA is different than a traditional IRA if you choose that route.
Money out of a Roth is tax-free. Money out of a traditional IRA is 100% taxable. It's hard getting money in the Roth because you don't get a tax deduction, but it's important to note that we can all convert. We can take an IRA and turn it into a Roth. Yes, there's taxes, there's pros and cons, talk about it, think about it, but know that you could, and you probably should think about taking advantage of it.
Especially if you're younger. And that's something you can go to someone like you and you're just going to run the numbers and you'll know if it makes sense or not. Okay.
Absolutely.
So this is a good way to get more information. Another good way to get more information is the Ultimate 401k Guide. It's yours free to all of our viewers. All you have to do to get this is go to bettermoneytv.com, and Eric, you will be sending that to people for free.
Of course. And it's a great thing to read. Please get it, because it'll go over everything I just touched on in the course, a lot more detail.
Yes, you'll feel very informed. Thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you.
That's Better Money.